Purification and Prophetic Commission through Elias. 10 passages were drawn randomly from the Charles Thompson Bible, arranged in dominion order, including the Book of Enoch. Though scattered across history, poetry, and prophecy, they join to reveal a single truth. God requires purification to restore family lines and prepare hearts for prophetic commission before the day of the Lord. Each passage speaks of restoration, fire, covenant, and calling. From Ruth's lineage to David, to Esther's purification, from Moses' mountaintop encounter to Elijah's consuming fire, a pattern emerges. God's chosen line must first be purified before it can be sent. Ruth's story begins the pattern. Her child Obed restores life to Naomi, continuing the line to David. Abraham's covenant, renewed through circumcision, seals purity in the flesh and in generations. Even Hagar, afflicted and cast away, is promised descendants that will multiply beyond number. These moments remind us that covenant and family restoration walk hand in hand. Esther's preparation in the palace adds another layer. For 12 months, she is purified, 6 months with oil of myrrh, 6 months with sweet perfume. Only after this refining does she stand before the king and secure deliverance for her people. Purity becomes the doorway to divine favor and authority. On Mount Sinai, Moses receives instructions to build the tabernacle with pure gold. The consuming fire of God descends, marking holiness and separation. Fire, again and again, is the agent of purification and proof of divine presence. Then comes Elijah. He calls down fire from heaven to consume the captains and their 50s. The fire distinguishes true prophets from false and demonstrates heaven's commission. Where Elijah's fire purifies the nation, Saul's forbidden consultation with the medium of Ender reveals the opposite, defilement through unholy communication. The fire from heaven burns away corruption. Necromancy draws judgment instead. Isaiah's prophecy declares the day of the Lord as one of shaking and cleansing. The heavens tremble, the earth is moved out of its place, and humanity faces divine refining. Through the shaking, the world is purified for a coming restoration. Absalom's rebellion tears the heart of his father David, showing how family betrayal fractures covenant order. Yet Jeremiah's prophecy promises healing. The captives will return, and David their king will be raised up again. Through repentance, the hearts of fathers and sons are turned back to one another. Here we find the central theme. Purification prepares the way for the prophetic commission of Elias. Before the day of the Lord, Elijah must come to turn the hearts of fathers to children and children to fathers, lest the land be smitten with a curse. This is not merely a prophetic act, but a restoration of the human heart to divine order. Fire purifies. Love restores. Elias turns hearts back to their covenant roots. The tabernacle's pure gold symbolizes purified hearts fit for God's dwelling. Abraham's covenant marks the cutting away of impurity. Elijah's consuming fire and Isaiah's burning coal signify that only the refined can be commissioned. Purification is not punishment. It is preparation for calling. The dream of the burning coal near the head reflects this truth. Just as the seraph in Isaiah's vision touched the prophet's lips with a live coal and said, "Your iniquity is taken away," the dream shows readiness for divine speech and commission. The coal purifies the mind and lips for holy utterance. It signifies readiness to speak on God's behalf, to restore hearts, and to prepare a people for the coming day. Like Esther, who endured purification before deliverance. Like Hagar, who submitted before multiplication. Like Elijah, whose fire proved true calling. The dream announces that the time of purification is complete and the commission through Elias begins. The message is clear. Be refined as pure gold. Let the fire sanctify your words. Turn hearts toward reconciliation and truth. Confront false authority as Elijah did. Guide families back to covenant loyalty. Proclaim the holiness that preserves from destruction. The prophetic commission through Elias is not a distant idea. It is an unfolding reality. Those who have endured the refining fire are now ready to speak, to reconcile, and to prepare the way. Purity precedes power. Love precedes judgment. Restoration precedes the day of the Lord. End of narrative.